I mean, we know that the IG has recommended criminal charges against his former deputy, Andrew McCabe. Where does that go? What does that mean, criminal charges? Where do you see that going? And is that the same fate that we will see for Jim Comey?
Well, it's hard to say right now, but we know that. So Mr. McCabe has been recommended that he face criminal charges. Now his lawyer, and he has a right to his lawyer has said, no, this is not true what the IG, Mr. Comey, is lying, essentially, is what Mr. McCabe is saying, that Comey did give him the right to go talk to the press. So, this all has to be fleshed out. Clearly, the IG doesn't believe, the IG believed Mr. Comey, that Comey did not give Mr. McCabe the ability to go talk to the press. Now, as it relates to Mr. Comey, you've got the added problem now that the memos that he wrote, the 7 memos that he decided to write on President Trump, never wrote memos on any of the other meetings he had with the other president or the AG or anyone else prior to this, but he kept 7 memos. 4 of those were classified. He decided to launder them to a friend who then leaked them to the New York Times. If those memos contain classified information, he purposely did that. He purposely leaked them in order to get a special counsel started after he was fired. He leaked pieces of these, so we need to figure out exactly what is it that he leaked. Who did he give these memos to? And was it just the friend that leaked them to the New York Times, or were there others? I believe there were others. I think that these Comey memos were actually given to several people. It contained classified information. The irony is the very thing that Mr. Comey cleared Mrs. Clinton of.
Real quick, we're going to take a break right here, but with all of what you're saying, whether it's no official intelligence, the president pushing to find out the truth, no obstruction of justice, are these reasons to shut down this Robert Mueller special counsel probe?
Well, look, I in the beginning, I actually supported special counsel because I thought, okay, Mr. Mueller will come in, longtime FBI guy. He will quickly see that there's no evidence of collusion, which there was, because we had not seen any. Just like I said, we've not seen any intelligence product that shows that there was any collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russians. Right. But that he would quickly go after the felony that occurred when General Flynn was talking to the Russian ambassador, and all of that information was leaked out, which is a major felony at the highest level. So I thought, great, we'll have a special counsel. They'll close those leaks. We'll figure out who that was. Well, that never happened. It appears like this was clearly what started as a counterintelligence investigation into the Trump campaign. They drilled a bunch of dry holes, never found any collusion. They moved to obstruction. They got a special counsel, and now God knows where this is going to go. But I think the American people are getting sick and tired of it.
Well, they did manage to raid Michael Cohen's office and home and hotel room, let's not forget. Nunes, stay with us. We've got more.
I went and reviewed that Nunes interview. Pretty significant.
Nice. You got a synopsis on it?
Yeah, there's 3 things that popped out. Number one, they went to the Five Eyes groups, the nations involved, and there was no information passed across that barrier. So the information came internally regarding Trump. And so they went seeking where that information came from, and where they have zeroed in on is Hillary Clinton's State Department used espionage assets to spy or to instigate the spying on Trump, and then leaked the information to the FBI. And that's what they're following right now. Secondarily, Comey's memos are out, and it looks like the hole in the part of it on the Comey's memos is that they come out as exculpatory evidence on POTUS's side, that it actually points to there's no collusion and no obstruction of justice. And thirdly, that since there was classified material in Comey's memos, and now McCabe and Comey are at odds because they're both saying each other is lying. And additionally, since there was classified material in there, Comey gave that classified material to unclassified personnel with this specific idea of generating an independent counsel. So he drummed up all of this by releasing classified information.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's going to come back and bite his butt pretty quick.